10 minutes, right?
Mhm.
Oh, wait, I gotta close this. All right. And cool. All right, I'm gonna start it now.
Oh, I didn't do this before. Dang it. Hi, I'm Maya.
Hi, Maya. It's really good to meet you. Before we start, I just wanted to ask you about something. I want to check in and see if it's okay if I have your permission to go ahead and record this session. It's just so I could review my work, make sure I'm giving you the best support. And if at any point you feel uncomfortable, I can go ahead and pause it. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine. You're
All
good.
right. So, how are you feeling coming into the session today?
Um, I'm okay. I'm tired.
Yeah.
Um, might have to figure out how to get some of my grades up, maybe if I can do that because it's almost the end of the semester for me. So I'm gonna have to talk to my counselor or my teachers about extra credit or something because I have bad grades right now.
Yeah. So what I'm hearing is maybe you're struggling a little bit with school. Can you maybe dive a little bit deeper into that? What's maybe causing you to struggle a bit with school?
Yeah, I don't know. I used to have good grades. I used to have A's, all A's and B's mostly, and I don't know. I just started going downhill and um, just not wanting to do my work or hang out with my friends or anything because that's what I used to do is hang out with my friends, do sports. But now I don't want to do any of that anymore. I don't feel like doing it.
So what I'm hearing is that things you used to care about, school, your friends, your normal routines, just don't feel meaningful right now.
Yeah,
Yeah. That kind of shift can feel confusing and scary.
it is. Um, and then I read in this journal, and my parents found it. It had some gory things, but not a whole lot. Just a lot of thoughts, but no action to those thoughts.
And you were saying your parents, they read your journal.
hmm I started journaling after I started getting more depressed and stuff because I heard something on TikTok that said it helps a little bit to do that, so that's what I started doing.
I can imagine that must have felt really personal to have them kind of, you know, read your private thoughts, things that were personal to you.
Yeah,
And on top of feeling low, that I'm sure that that's created more stress now for you.
it does. Because now they're like, oh, now you have to go to therapy, which is why I'm here. You're like, oh well, now we're just gonna sing in here and this and that and blah blah blah. And if it gets any worse, we might have to send you to a mental hospital and stuff like that. If you act on any of these thoughts you've written down and blah blah blah. We had a whole argument about it. And I was like, I'm not gonna do anything. I've thought about it, but the thought, like, if you don't feel like putting the action to it, it's just a thought.
Yeah.
So
I can imagine that must have felt really intrusive for them to know what you were writing and, you know, in a way sort of affected your trust and created you to feel even more low.
yeah. Um, what else? Yeah, and my parents, they were like, yeah, you gotta go here, or you're gonna go if you don't get your stuff straight, and then we'll start taking away all your things and stuff like that, like your books and your phone and stuff, because that's probably the issue with your phone. I'm like, bruh, no, it's probably you. But I didn't say that. Wish, but it didn't.
So what I'm hearing is your parents think that um, being on your phone and spending time doing that is what's interfering a little bit with your school, and then also what's making you maybe have these dark thoughts that you decide to write in your journal.
Mm-hmm. Even though it's not on my phone at all, because I don't use my phone too much. Sometimes I do, but it's mostly to like look up things or whatever. And then I'm usually hanging out with my friends or something. So yeah. And yeah, it really just started like a few months ago when I started becoming really depressed. So
Well, coming in today, shows a lot of strength, I think, to be able to come in and share this with me, and have somebody to talk this through. It's a big first step. So, um, you're doing great. You're doing great so far. I'm really proud of you because it takes a lot of courage to express these feelings.
yeah. Well, thanks to my parents getting it out of me, because they kept nagging at me about it. And they were like, well, we'll send you to counseling, which I'm like, wow, you actually do that? Wow, because like didn't notice for the last 6 months. Like, bro, what? Okay. Now, after a big argument, we do. Even though you don't even know why I'm actually really depressed and I haven't been able to get out of this, but okay.
So what I'm hearing is now you feel like your parents, since they read your journal, now they want to kind of dive into why you've been feeling the way you've been feeling. And it sometimes turns into more arguments about things. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, what else is there? Yeah, no, my parents are just horrible. They're just no, they're not horrible. They're just I understand they care, but they're really stupid, in my opinion. Because like, what's therapy gonna do? All I could do is talk about things, and yeah, I mean
Well,
that's cool. But I also journal that. But I guess I get reflected back to what I say, I guess, and get a different perspective. I mean, other than my own brain.
sometimes our minds tell us the hardest versions of things, when we're hurting. And I think journaling is a very important way to express that. You know, I understand that hurt, though, that they invaded that because it's your own sacred,
Yeah.
tool normally. So, well, Maya, we're at our 2 minute mark. So before we finish up today, I just want to quickly go over what we talked about. You expressed that recently, you've been feeling down. Your grades have kind of gone down. You're not seeing your friends as much. You've been feeling really sad. And then your parents found your journal that you were writing, expressing those feelings in, and they got upset with you about that. And they suggested maybe going and talking to somebody, and so you decided to have the courage to come in today. Is that
Yeah.
correct?
Yeah.
Well, I really appreciate how open you were today. And you showed a lot of strength by sharing these things. So I would love to keep exploring this together. if you want to continue to come back in, and we can go through it step by step together.
Yeah.
Does that sound good?
Yeah.
All right, great. So we'll try to make a plan for next week, okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
All right, let's that was good. That was good.
Oh God, I'm so nervous. I
That's all
swear
good.
I put all my acting in the